necessary to remember it again?
Of course it's necessary to remember it again. It's necessary to remember it always.
You mean you will always be asking me what 1 plus 1 is?
No, but once you tell me the answer, we can move on to other problems, like 1 plus 2 and 1 plus 3. But if you can't remember the answer to 1 plus 1, then the answer to 1 plus 2 is meaningless.
Do you know how much 1 plus 1 is?
Certainly.
Then why is it necessary for me to know? Certainly, if you have such esteem and affection for me, you will tell me the answer whenever I ask you.
Because I won't always be around. You need to know for yourself in case other people ask you.
No one here ever asks questions like that. Even if I told them, they wouldn't know if it was the right answer.
Because they're cursed with ignorance. We're trying to lift that debilitating affliction.
You're getting angry with me. What's the point of being educated if you get angry? When you didn't ask me such questions, you always said the loveliest things to me. Is this what it's like to be intelligent?
No, it's I who am not intelligent. It's impatience and frustration that leads me to such crude behavior. I'm sorry, Sophia. Let's start again. 1 plus 1 is 2. Repeat.
1 plus 1 is 2. Repeat.
No! Don't say repeat! Just say the words I say before the word repeat. Now watch me carefully. 1 plus 1 is 2. Repeat.
What were you like as a little boy?
What was I like as a little boy?
You're shouting again.
I was probing, inquisitive, wondering why we were put on this earth, the purpose of man's existence.
The purpose of man's existence?
I don't want to hear that. We're running out of time. You must answer the questions that I'm asking you.
Then how am I to learn?
By answering what I ask and not asking questions you want me to answer.
But then I will learn only what you want me to know. Why can't I learn what I want to know?
Because what you want to know is of no practical value. What I want to teach you is acceptable knowledge.
Is knowing what you were like as a little boy not acceptable knowledge?
No, it's of no significance at all.
But it's much more interesting than that which is significant.
I'm not trying to interest you. I'm trying to educate you.
I know. But while you fail to educate me, you never fail to interest me. I find that very significant.
It's nothing like the logic of an illogical mind. Let's start again.
She must be speaking rather like a bunny by now. How much longer is this going to take? I haven't sold a sausage all morning. What's going on?
I think he's teaching her gymnastics.
Good morning, Dr. Zabritsky. I have an urgent letter for Schoolmaster Tolchansky.
Quiet! This is a school zone.
I have an important letter for him. Marked urgent. Only went to 3 wrong houses first.
Well, he's busy right now. Can't you bring it back later?
I don't like the way this is going. I just don't like the way this is going.
Let us pray. Let us pray that this young man will deliver us from bondage. Very religious on this side, semi-religious on the other. Oh, quiet, quiet. The schoolmaster wants to speak. Dear Lord, please let this be the answer to our prayers.
Amen.
Women.
So, is my daughter, empty or full?
She's the same as always. I only have seconds, so I must say this quickly, because I may not have the intelligence to ask it later. Because of my deep and unbounded devotion and love for your daughter, I'd like to ask for her hand in marriage. I ask this now while I still love her, because in a few minutes, I may not know what the word means. When the clock on the church steeple strikes 9, I hope you will have an answer for me.
Well, he's a nice young man, I can say that. Very ambitious. Lenya, what do you think?
Well, if the man can't break a simple curse, how is he going to put bread on the table?
And what about Tremble?
Who?
Tremble, up in the hill, the one who throws the water?
Mishkin is right. It's his curse. He would never permit such a marriage.
But wait, there is one chance.
If a stranger marries a Kalenchikite before he becomes like us, then he's free to take her away from here.
I didn't know that.
Well, they added it to the curse a couple of years ago. Makes it a little more exciting.
You'd never see your daughter again, but at least you know that she'd be happy and getting smarter every day.
Oh, give it to her. Give her your permission.
If you don't give it to her, give it to me.
I don't know. It's a decision. I'm no good with decisions. Let's leave it to God. Let's let God make the decision.
What are you doing, Leon?
Having my last thought. One final pleasurable moment of reason.
And I was right. A wish is something you hope for that doesn't come true.
I'm sorry, Sophia. I won't be able to help you fly over mountains and lakes, but I will never leave you. I will remain here always, not basking in the light of your beauty, but cowering in the darkness of my own ignorance. Because that is the love and affection that I have for you.
I would do anything to save you from this calamity. Anything! Oh, run, Leon! Run for your life! There are ignorant girls in other villages you could learn to love.
Listen to me carefully and remember it always. I love you with all my heart.
Listen, that's the church bell.
I may never say these words again.
The time is up.
Savor it, Sophia, and keep the memory of what I say.
Her last chance to marry. Oh, I know the feeling.
The way I gaze lovingly into your eyes.
Say it, husband. Give them your permission quickly.
All the love I would have given you, I would have to give you in a lifetime, I would give you in a final instant.
I'll do it. I'll give my permission. I'll go in there right now.
Goodbye, sweet Sophia. I didn't love you long, but I loved you well.
Just let me see what time it is first.
Tell all the people of Klienchikov that I...
9 o'clock and all's well. 9 o'clock and all's well.
Good news, Master Tolchinsky.
Mama, Papa, everyone! The schoolmaster has something to say. Let us all listen. Leon, didn't you want to say something?
Yes, but you said we should all listen first.
He's got a look on his face I've seen before.
It's the same look you have on your face.
No, I meant that we will all listen while you tell us what you have to say.
Oh, yes. Thank you. I don't have much to say.
Oh, there's no fool like a new fool.
Young man, do you still want to marry my daughter?
Marry your daughter? Oh, no, sir. You do me too great of an honor.
Oh, I knew he'd never make it when he bought that old whitefish from me.
All right, move along. Let's wrap it up. You've all seen a ninny poop before. Get moving. Go on.
If you ever want this urgent letter, just look me up. Not that anything's ever going to be urgent for you anymore.
Sophia, darling, come and plant some vegetables in the garden, and we'll have salad for dinner tonight.
Well, young man, what do you plan to do with the rest of your life now that it's all fallen apart at the top?
I'm not quite sure. This absence of thought will take some getting used to.
Well, you might try politics. You sound well suited to it.
Now, this old suit? No, if I was in politics, I'd need all new clothes.
You know, this is only one doctor's opinion, but when you catch a curse, you really catch a curse. Don't stay up too late, darling. I want you to go up on the roof later and take the canary for a walk.
What were we saying, Sophia? Weren't we in the middle of a lesson just before the clock began to chime? What did we say?
You said that you loved me, and that I should savor it and keep it as a memory, because soon you would not love me ever again. Do you not love me now, Leon?
Love you? I'm not sure I know what the word means. Perhaps if you kissed me. Would you like to?
With all my heart.
No, I meant...
I know what you meant. Oh, Leon! The less you know, the better you kiss.
And the better I kiss, the more brilliant I become. Look at me, Sophia. Look at me. What do you see?
I see a very good kisser ruining my father's garden.
Oh, you see a man of intellect, inspired by love. I am not cursed. I still have my intelligence. I only pretended to be stupid.
You pretended to be stupid?
Yes.
That doesn't sound very intelligent to me.
It will, I promise.
But the curse.
Oh, it had no effect on me. I was plenty worried, I admit, especially when the clock struck 9. But then I realized you can't be cursed unless you permit yourself to be. Klienchikov's lack of intelligence is self-inflicted. It's caused by fear and guilt and a relinquishing of one's own self-esteem to a more tyrannical power. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Everything but the explanation.
If a child is taught from the day they were born by their parent that they're a naughty child, then they grow up believing that they're a worthless human being. And from the day you were born, you were told you were all stupid. Now do you understand?
Not as well as before.
I know explaining it and telling you doesn't help. You must be shown. When I was standing there, I suddenly became inspired. I hit upon a plan to break the curse and save you from Yushkovich.
What is it?
You will marry Yushkovich.
Are you still pretending to be stupid?
No, I don't mean Count Gregor.
Oh, thank goodness. You had me frightened half to death.
You will marry me. I will be Yushkovich. Now do you understand?
Don't ask me that question anymore.
Trust me, Sophia. The wedding will take place tomorrow. Tomorrow, you will be intelligent. Tomorrow, we will break the curse. Tomorrow, you will love me.
Could I have a kiss just to tide me over?
Of course, my dear. I must go set my plan in action.
I'm so excited, Leon. Tonight, I will clear all the nonsense out of my head to prepare for all the knowledge that will be coming in. I love rearranging things.
The plan is set. I must find Count Yushkovich.
Was he just talking about me? You like him, don't you? Better than me, right? Admit it! I would give up all my wealth and power if I could be the hero. I wouldn't have to wear this dumb outfit. People will applaud when I came on. You're not even listening to me, are you? All you want is for those two kids to get together. I hope it's raining when you leave here tonight.
Good day, Count Yushkovich. Remember me? Something Tolchinsky.
Okay, something. What is it?
Well, I couldn't help overhearing what you said, and although I've lost most of my intelligence...
All of it.
All of it. I'm not without feelings, and it saddens me to know that being unhappy makes you feel so sad.
It's easy for you to say. You don't like me either, do you?
Oh, I don't dislike you.
Do you like me?
No, not very much.
You see?
That's because you never do anything redeeming. Why not?
I don't know. I was brought up that way, I guess. My father taught me since I was a little boy that you want to hold your power over these people. Never be nice to them. Always make them fear and tremble.
Did you like your father?
He was all right, I guess.
So you didn't like him?
Don't tell anyone. When I was 9 months old, I tried to crawl away from home.
There you are! Then the answer to being late is to do something redeeming for the village.
You mean like barbecue?
Well, that's a start. I was thinking of something on a much grander scale, like lifting the curse.
How can I? Curse can only be lifted if Sophia marries me.
Or another Yushkevich.
There is none. I'm the last of the line.
Unless you have a son.
But I'm not even married. I may be a villain, but I don't fool around. Maybe that's why I'm so unhappy.
You don't have to be married. You could adopt a son.
Adopt a son. Who?
Me!
You!
I'm single, I'm willing, I'm ready, I'm able. I'm not very intelligent, but I will be once the curse is lifted.
I always wanted to have a son. Someone to take on fishing trips.
And I always wanted a father.
Oh, my boy, Leon, I'd spoil you like anything.
That's okay, Dad.
And then maybe people would like me, wouldn't they?
They like you now. Look at them. They're smiling at you. Even over there.
Yes. Yes, I see. Oh, God bless you, Leon. You don't know what this means to me.
Come on, Dad. Let's go sign the adoption papers and tell Sophia's family. Come on, let's go.
Just let me watch them smiling at me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, all of you. You don't know what this means to me. Maybe we can have lunch together next week sometime. But in the meantime, you're all invited to my son's wedding. First thing we do, I'm going to have your shoes bronzed. Doesn't Mrs. Zabritsky look beautiful?
Isn't it bad luck for the mother of the bride to see the postman before the wedding? This is it, Slovich. After 200 years, the curse will be gone.
I just had a terrible thought.
What's that?
Well, suppose they lift the curse and I find out that I was dumb in the first place.
They're coming, they're coming. Quiet, everyone. I have a sponge cake in the oven.
Remember, if I still appear stupid, I'm still pretending. It's all part of the plan.
You must be very proud of him.
He's been my son for 10 minutes and never given me a moment of trouble.
Oh, there but for me goes her.
I hope she remembers to give me a change of address.
We are gathered here, dear friends, to witness the joining of two souls in holy matrimony. It is only the goodwill and benevolence of our dear friend the Count that makes this holy union possible.
Thank you, Count.
The grooms stand beside me.
And that's you, Mencken.
And will the bride step forward?
Oh, no, Sophia, the bride, the bride.
What's the matter with you?
Leon, your plan was brilliant.
Thank you, Sophia.
Would you like to know who giveth away the bride?
Yes, who giveth away?
I giveth away the
And
bride.
why do you giveth away the bride?
Because he asketh me for her, and I noddeth my head and he taketh her.
The son of Count Gregor, Kotsky, Granovsky, Yushkevich.
That's a day. It is holiday.
You, Leon, take Sophia to have it to hold from this day on.
I have.
No, I do.
You do?
You do.
Say it.
He will. He does. Say it.
Don't say what I say. Say what
Sophia, take Leon. For better or for worse, in sickness and in health, for as long as you both shall live.
I do.
Oh, with a brain like that, she could have had anyone.
The ring, please.
I have it. The ring that Casimir Yuskevich was going to place on the young Sophia 200 years ago.
What an onion.
Place the ring on her finger.
Oh, he's not going to be very handy around the house.
Repeat after me, please. With this ring I thee wed.
With this ring I thee wed.
Just the bride and groom thing.
With this ring I thee wed.
Before I pronounce this marriage, is there anyone here with just cause or reason why Leon and Sophia should not walk together in holy matrimony? Then, by the power invested in me as chief magistrate of the village of Kiyechnikov, I now...
Well, there may be one tiny little thing.
You have an objection to this marriage?
Oh, you bet I have. This boy is not my son. This son is not my boy.
But Father, what are you saying?
Oh, you think I'm crazy? Why would I want to give up a cute little bundle of noodle brains like her?
But what about the adoption papers?
Ah, they're false. They're false. You trusted me so much you didn't even bother to read them. Here are documents as proof. I didn't adopt him. I divorced him. According to these documents, we are not father and son. We are no longer husband and wife.
Oh, dear God, my daughter almost married a divorced woman. Oh.
Leon, is this part of the plan?
No, Sophia, I'm sorry.
But fear not, dear friends. I may be venomously treacherous snake, but I am not a wet blanket. There will be a wedding.
My daughter will not marry an impostor.
An impostor, no. A Yuskevich, yes. You have pledged your daughter's hand to Dr. to a Yuskevich, and a pledge once given must be honored.
That is the law. I helped write it myself.
It's true. I even voted for it.
And I am the only true Yuskevich here.
Leon, will you not object to this marriage?
I'm sorry, Sophia, I'm helpless.
Come on. I haven't all day.
Saving words. Let's get it over with. There's been hotel room booked for this honeymoon for 200 years.
I'm sorry, daughter. With all my heart, truly sorry.
Well, at least she'll have better dinners at his place.
Dearly beloved.
We did that part. We earned it. I do. Ask her. She's the one.
To you, Sophia, take Count Gregor for as long as you both shall live.
Say it, darling. You'll be rich and smart. It's better than happiness.
Goodbye, Leon. Goodbye forever. I do.
Then with the power invested in me as chief magistrate of Kolyanchikov,
You didn't say the other part.
what other part?
The part if anybody objects. And I object.
What's that?
On what grounds?
On the grounds I didn't get my urgent letter yet.
What kind of grounds is that?
Oh, I have an urgent letter for the schoolmaster.
For me? Whatever could it be?
Finish ceremony when he's reading his letter.
I can't do that. It's against the law.
It's true. I even voted for it.
Bad news, I'm afraid.
When you're going downhill, it gets faster at the bottom.
My uncle and sole remaining relative died in St. Petersburg and left me nothing but all of his debts.
Aww.
But before he died, he said that he blamed all of his misfortunes on the selfish and vindictive character of his distant relatives. And that even changing his name to Tolchinsky didn't help him escape destiny's finger.
Well, what was his name before Tolchinsky?
Yuskevich.
Distant relatives are good to every time.
Leon, do you realize what this means?
No, Sophia.
He will in a few minutes. Take your place next to my daughter, schoolmaster. This time she's going to marry the right one.
It didn't say that at all. It's a letter from my former college saying I still owe for last year's tuition.
Hurry, Leon, hurry!
I planted the bomb in her head. Pray God for an explosion.
Hurry up. Get together. I don't want to spend the rest of my life marrying this girl. Are we ready, everyone?
Ready!
You, Leon.
I do.
And you, Sophia.
I do.
If there's anyone here who objects.
No one objects.
Going once, going twice. I now pronounce you man and wife.
It's the loudest noise I've ever heard.
It feels like my head cracked open.
Like what?
Feels like my head cracked open. I'm afraid to ask it.
Go ahead. Ask it.
But what if we're wrong?
But what if we're right? Ask it. Ask it.
Cat?
Oh. Cat. C. A. T. Cat.
Dog!
Dog. D. O. G. Dog.
Oh my God, it's a miracle!
Miracle. M-I-R-A-C-L-E. Miracle.
Quick, what, 7 plus 12?
7 plus 12, 19.
No, 7 plus 5.
Oh, 7 plus 5 is 12.
Plus 12?
24.
Plus 48.
72. Name 5 world capitals.
Athens, Bucharest, Cairo, London.
You can do it!
Constantinople!
Quality of mercy is not strained. It droppeth as the gentle rains from heaven.
That was beautiful. Did you make that up?
I think so. Where else would it have come from?
Nikolai, I feel so funny. I mean, there's a weakness in my knees and a dizziness in my head.
It's all right, my dear. Your blood is just pulsating due to the excitement. That can sometimes cause the adrenal gland to over-secrete, resulting in a rush to the brain.
Oh, Nikolai, I didn't know you were such a brilliant doctor.
I'm just an average doctor. I care about you because I love you, my dear.
Oh, and I love you too, Nikolai. Even when I couldn't say it, I knew deep in my heart that I loved you.
Leon, are you now as you were before I became what I am?
I am more now than I have ever been before, Sophia.
I love you, Leon.
I adore you, Sophia.
It was your faith and courage that won over ignorance.
Well, it was your trust in me that won over. It was love that broke the curse, Sophia, not my puny efforts.
I don't wish to argue the